Oops. Hello, people. Today is February the 2nd, I believe. I am 32 weeks and 2 days today. And as you all can see, I am in the hospital. I am actually admitted to the hospital. To be more, sorry guys, I have this IV in my dominant hand. So nothing fancy here, but I got admitted to the hospital this morning about 1 o'clock. It is now almost 2 o'clock. And I actually started to film my 32 weeks pregnancy update video, and I didn't get a chance to upload it because I lost some of the footage. But I was never able to really finish it. I didn't have a doctor's appointment. Well, I had a doctor's appointment this week, but I missed it. The lady at the doctor's office wrote down the wrong date on the card. Bummer. So I missed my appointment. And let's see, on that date, I was having contractions. This was Wednesday. Today is Friday. Thursday, the contractions went away during the night. They started at night, actually. So on Thursday, I felt fine, actually. I actually went to Walmart, picked up a couple groceries. At about 9 o'clock Thursday night, I started getting these really bad contractions. The same as the night before, only this time they did not go away. Even after I took my my bath, a hot bath, they still didn't go away, and they were getting more and more painful and more close together. I originally thought that they were like irregular, but they were not. As soon as I got here, they put me on the baby monitors and a Toco machine, which monitors the contractions. And my contractions were literally 2 minutes apart. So they started me on medicine to stop the contractions. Also put me on steroids to build the baby's lungs, just in case I'm actually gonna have these babies. But they did say I am definitely in labor at 32 weeks and 2 days. And so far, all they've been doing is giving me fluids, giving me injections to stop the contractions. And the whole time I've been here, the contractions have not stopped. So the medicine is kind of working, but not working. So they have not gone away, but they are spacing out to like 8 and 10 minutes apart. Whenever she stops the fluids, the contractions get back closer together and much stronger. So she was just giving me a warning that I was asking her, she was telling me, you know, I don't think we're going to be able to hold these babies inside you very long. And I was like, yeah, I kind of figured that, you know, mother's intuition. And I was like, so what do you guess? Like, you know, I know this answer won't be right, but just, you know, based on my scarf popped out. Based on your experience, you know, what do you guess? Maybe a week? I told her I was hoping for 3 weeks. That way I can get to 35 weeks. She said, definitely not 3 weeks, but maybe 1 week, if that. So these babies are definitely coming. I don't know if they're gonna come tomorrow, the day after. Right now, we're just playing the waiting game, trying to get these contractions to stop. Again, it is about 2 minutes until 2 o'clock, and I've been here since 1 o'clock this morning. So 12 hours on the medications, just about 12 or 13 hours, and the contractions have not stopped. I can say that they are not as painful as they were when I came in, and I think that is a good thing. Especially the fact that I cannot get an epidural. My cervix is still closed and high. I'm not dilated at all. It's just these contractions are getting closer and closer together. So I was asking her, you know, so what if I go home with these contractions, you know, because I really want to go home. She was saying, well, the contractions, just because you're not dilated now, the contractions actually will dilate you. So we don't know when it's gonna do it, but if it keeps it, if the rate is continuing like it is, you're more than likely gonna be dilating. So I just, decided to go ahead on and stay here and be compliant, because I cannot check my own cervix at home. I can monitor the contractions, but I cannot check my cervix. But let's see what else is going on. I can't eat anything. I haven't eaten anything since Thursday morning. And I ate some chicken, and I haven't eaten anything since. I'm not super hungry, but I am hungry, and I can kind of feel like my sugar is getting low because I'm kind of shaking. I'm feeling a little bit jittery. They also started me on an IV medicine to stop the contractions. It's like a muscle relaxer. For the life of me, I cannot remember these long names of the medications, guys. But this medicine almost made me feel like I was about to die, literally. So they stopped it. But that was the medicine that was actually going to stop the contractions. It was called Max something. But, yeah, Max something. But, so it started off with my chest started beating really, really fast. My heart rate went up to like 140s. My throat started to feel like it was closing. I could barely breathe. They had to give me oxygen. Then I started throwing up really, really bad. Remind you, I didn't have anything on my stomach, so I was basically throwing up acid from the lining of my stomach. What else happened? And I was just really kind of feeling like a panic attack, but I got so hot. Like, it was the most terrible experience. So she turned it off, gave me about 10 to 15 minutes, and I started to feel back to myself, and she started it up again, and all of those symptoms started up again. So I basically cannot take that medicine. Whatever it is, I can't take it. And then with the medicine that they give me the shots with to stop the contractions, that's been spreading my contractions apart, that's been working a little bit. The side effect that I had from that is that when they give it to me, my heart rate increases to like 140s as well. So with that one, the injection, my heart rate increases to like 140. With the IV medicine that actually stops the contraction, it was some type of muscle relaxer. That one actually made my blood pressure low and my heart rate high. So my blood pressure went down to 50/30. And she rechecked it. Well, the first one was like 60/something, and she rechecked it and went to 50/30. And I just really felt like I was just about to die. There was nothing I could do about it. I could barely speak. Basically felt like a really bad panic attack. But I'm glad I got through that. So they may try to start that medicine up later on, but 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be having the same symptoms, even if they give it to me at a lower dose. So, yeah. It's just been a lot going on. Right now, we're playing the waiting game, like I just said, but it's been a lot going on. Like as far as trying to try different medicines and stuff like that. But as far as I know, these contractions have not stopped. They have lightened up, like they're not as painful, but they are still going. The babies are surprisingly staying on the monitor a little bit well than they were last time. So that's a good thing. And like right now I'm having a contraction, but I can talk through it. Earlier this morning, I could not talk through it. I was just like not studying anything anybody said because it was that painful. Like, yeah. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's all I have to update. Yeah. So I'll update you all when I hear something new, or if the doctor comes in here to see me and tell me something different, I will update you guys. Okay guys, so it is 4 o'clock on the dot, and the nurse just came in and gave me an update. So she just spoke with the high-risk doctor they decided to consult with, and he recommended that they put me back on the MAG, which is the medicine that made me feel really terrible, that made my blood pressure really, really low. I am so frustrated. Y'all don't even know. But the nurse called my original doctor, you know, to voice her concern because she's not comfortable with starting me on that. So my doctor said he'll be up here in 20 minutes to call the high-risk doctor, and they can talk more about it. And just recommended that I start off at a lower dose. And she's referring to the medicine as mag. It sounds like magnesium, but she's referring to it as mag. But she says that if they can get that going and not have my blood pressure to drop like it did 2 times earlier, that it would just knock the contractions out. To be honest, at this point, that's what I need. But if it's going to make me feel the same way it did earlier, oh my God. But I am willing to try it again because I need my babies to stay in there a couple of more weeks. They just gave me an enema of, y'all gonna kill me, but I do not remember the name. But it is also to try and stop the contractions. The first dose is 100 milligrams. And then each dose after that, I get it for every 4 hours. And it's by mouth. Just the first dose had to be inserted rectal. And it was a very painful experience. Thought she was just going to push the medicine in there, but she literally almost stuck her whole hand up there. Lord. But what we women go through. But yeah, guys, that is the update. Hopefully my doctor will be up here within the next 15 minutes. And then I will update you all then. Hey guys, so it is February the 5th, 2018, 12:14 p.m. and I am still in the hospital. I didn't update you all. Today's Monday. I don't believe I updated you all Saturday and Sunday. I'm not sure about Friday. Maybe I did do Friday, but I know I didn't do Saturday and Sunday. And that is because I was unable to. I was under so much medication, to where I couldn't even hold my eyes open. I was in so much pain from the contractions, from the catheters, just very irritated and pain. So today is Monday and I feel okay. I've been moved to another room. This is like the postpartum room. No, I have not had the babies, guys. So I should have said that first. But this is the postpartum room. This is the 4th room that I've been moved to since I've been here since Thursday night, like early Friday morning, like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty cozy. It's okay. But, you know, there is no room like your own room. You just really want to go home. The food is, of course, terrible. But for the most part, I am doing fine. I'm okay. The babies are okay. Their heartbeats and everything is still fine. I am still having contractions, but they are not as frequent. So when I got here, they were like 1 to 2 minutes apart. And then they got them to spread out 5 minutes apart, 7 minutes apart, 15 minutes. And so now I'm having them like maybe 2 every hour. So they're spacing out pretty far, but I can still feel them. They're not as painful, and they're not as close together. Doctor came in to see me this morning, and he was just letting me know that I wasn't going home. Nobody's giving me a definite answer as to when I might be able to go home. And I don't know, it's just the feeling that I have that I'm not going home until I deliver these babies. So right now, basically what we're doing is just prolonging and buying time. trying to keep them in there as long as possible. So far they're doing pretty good, and they're tolerating the medicines very well. They gave me, like I think I told you all before, 2 steroid shots, so that their lungs and stuff can build. Right now I'm on Procardio, something like that. It's a blood pressure medication, but it also helps to stop preterm labor, and so I just take that pill once a day, once every 24 hours. I am off of the magnesium sulfate, which had me feeling terrible, but that was to stop them contractions as well. I was on it for like 2 days, and I'm finally off of that. I can pretty much get up and move around and do everything myself. I just got out of the shower and it felt great. I washed my hair last night and it felt great. What else should I be telling you all? One thing I did not plan on hearing today, or yes, what was it? It had to have been the day before yesterday. I'm so bad with the times right now. Sorry, but so baby boy, who is baby A, is head down. He's ready to come out. Baby girl has flipped on us, and she's now breech. So there is an 85% chance that I will be having a C-section. My doctor said I don't have to have one if I don't want to. He'll try to do it vaginal, but you know, if anything was to go wrong, we are in the operating room delivering these babies, so they can just open me up and do a C-section. And he was also just telling me if I just wanted to go ahead and do a C-section, that he would do it with no problem. Right now, I just want what's best for the babies. Although I still want to do a vaginal birth. You know, it's just something about that vaginal birth. It's like a bonding thing or something. I don't know. Plus, I have a 2-year-old, like you all know, and he's already been a little bit upset with me lately just because I can't pick him up. So, if I have a C-section, it's just going to be worse. On top of that, I'm bringing home 2 new babies, and he's probably going to feel like he's not getting any attention. So, that's kind of the main reason why I don't want to have a C-section. But if I have to have it, then I have to have it. Because whatever is best for the babies at this point. What else? I think that's it, guys. I'm pretty sure as soon as I cut this camera off that I'm going to remember something. But that blood pressure pill that they got me on to stop the preterm labor, the side effects is a headache, which my head has been hurting a little bit, but they give me Tylenol for it. And also make sure blood pressure drop. So they've been kind of constantly taking my blood pressure. Other than that, they don't mess with me. But they've been constantly like checking my blood pressure because my blood pressure already runs low, like 99 over something. Or it's just a low blood pressure, and they don't want it to bottom out like I did the other day. I think the lowest blood pressure I had since I've been here was like 50 over 30. So they don't want that to happen again. What else? I'm going to ask them when they come back in. I keep forgetting to ask them. But I need to be trying to take my iron pills. They haven't given me any, and I didn't bring my own. So I'm going to ask them if they can give it to me, or if I even need to be taking the medicine right now. But other than that, my blood counts were good. My iron is still a little bit low, but it's not severely low like it was at first. But you know, it's durable. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. I've been here so far since Thursday night. So like 4 days almost. It's not too bad, but you know, you just really want to go home. Your sleep, you keep getting, your sleep gets interrupted a lot, especially when they come in the middle of the night to do their, I don't even know what it's called, but when the nurses just chit-chat when they're, switching shifts, And they getting them to run down on what's been going on with you. It's just, I don't know. Just really haven't been able to get any sleep at all. And most of all, I miss my son. He comes to visit me every day, but it's not the same as when I'm just at home with him all day. But yeah, guys, so that is it. I'm pretty sure I'll be updating you guys some more, but for right now, that's all that's going on. I'm just really being monitored right now to make sure my contractions don't get closer together, which they are not, so that's good. But yeah, the doctor said he doesn't feel comfortable sending me home. So I guess that's another reason why I'm staying, because he doesn't feel comfortable letting me go home. But at this point, I can't be stubborn. Just gotta do what they say, and just trust that they have my baby's best interest at heart. So I guess I'll be sitting here on the laptop or looking at TV or trying to get some type of sleep. But that is it, guys. I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully in the next video I will be at home. If not, yeah, I'll be sitting in the same bed. Alright, guys, catch you in the next video.